Right, here we are again on rather a busy bench for my finish up February builds, and a big shout out to Monty Davis, who has successfully sent me this parcel all the way from America, as I won this in his prize draw the other week for his 1,000 subscriber prize draw. I'm really chuffed about that. Golly, I sound like some sort of dick. Right, so a big thank you to Monty for this. I really am chuffed about this. It's a great looking kit. I've seen lots of the pickup versions and a couple of reviews of this one, so I have some idea of what to do with it. I'm really chuffed. Thank you very much, Monty. Brilliant. And the other day I was suggesting an idea I had with these headlamps here, going back to the Friday builds, right? So this is the headlamps I've done with the lenses on them. And there, I hope you guessed, are these little craft beads stood right up on end, so the chrome reflects back through the centre hole and gives the glow around the lens. I've also found some other ones that are a lighter colour, blue, and plonked them into these 32 Ford headlamps, which I think these look quite neat. I really do. Got a nice blue sort of light to them, so. But yeah, I'm trying to find things to do with 10,000 blimmin' beads, which I've also got a couple down on here in the chassis, down here at the end of this brake line. And I was going to use them on the fuel filter I've made over here. I went in the centre there. A bit blimmin' dark, isn't it? Turn it around a bit. Down in beside here, I've sort of added like a fuel filter into this fuel line down to the tank, where I've got the fuel line going into the tank there, and then a little sensor wire going off into the wiring loom at the back. Well, that's not in the right place, is it? So I've got all the suspension on the bottom of this. Still got the exhaust to run when I flip it over and put the engine in, or jig it up a bit higher to clear the engine when I've done that, and then line the exhaust up. I've fitted my matometer onto here, and hopefully if I can zoom this in, that bit's sort of working. I don't know whether you can see right through the hole in the matometer there, but I drilled that and put a little red needle in there, and a lens either side. I said the other day I haven't got a decal small enough to do that Ford logo, so I used a gel pen and a thumbprint to try and get a bit of an effect of the Ford logo. I suppose it will look okay, better than nothing there. And done a bit more with me interior. I'll back this back out again, wrong way. Back down to normal size. Back onto the interior. See, I've put in my piston gear lever and the seat belts, so that's pretty much finished off, and I'll bung it into the car and should have this one completed in the next day or two. I have managed to work a bit on the hood. I was going to say bonnet, we call them bonnets, and get a hinge pin there so as I can hinge the bonnet like that and that, sideways as it were. So hopefully that'll all go together. That pin there will just space out, rather, that pin there will space out where the radiator grille stands up. So that's that on that one. I haven't really got most of the Dick Tracy 36 is ready to go, get glued together basically. I think I still got the roof and that to clamp down, and a bit of filing here and there. It's a terrible fit along the back edge there. there you go. Should be done by the end of Feb. Another thing, I was digging out through an old model book. I don't know, this is for Charlie Mack, really. Don't know whether you've seen this book. It came out in 1980, I believe. But one of the full of great hints and some really tremendous builds for the time. And if I can get to the page quick enough without boring you, there we go. There's Verlinden's build of the Black Widow he's doing, which I must say is going all over the place. This was a really influential build on me when I was young, and this whole book was, quite frankly. This was a tremendous modeler in the 1980s and 90s. I don't know whether the model he's got still has these transfers, but that's basically what you can do with it, sitting it on the ground, using not much more than kit parts, because this was made before all the etch stuff was